Hi, everybody. I want to talk to you today about security. So, my question to you is, do you have security in your real estate business? And I'm sure that as soon as you hear that question, you're going to kind of chuckle a little bit because security may have been there in 2019, 2020, 2021 or so. But security in your business has definitely been a challenge the last 18 months or so, right? So let's talk about security. So, the question: do you have security in your business, and what do you have to have security in your business? So, coming from 17 going on 18 years in this industry, everything from being an individual agent starting out in 2007 during the crash, to building up a large real estate team, and then inevitably opening up my first brokerage in 2018. So I've seen a ton of changes in real estate in my 18 years, and security is something that I have had probably the last 10 years or so, even with all the shifts in the market. Even in our brokerage right now, having security. And I have the security because of these 5 different principles. And so I kind of wanted to share today what these principles are, okay? So the biggest thing that you have to have in order to have security in your business is you have to have a plan. You have to have a plan for your business. I am a huge planner. Ask any of my agents, ask any of my staff. They're sick and tired of my spreadsheets and me talking about planning and forecasting and budgeting and everything else. But first thing you have to have with the plan is you have to have a business plan. And your business plan entails a couple different things. You need a business plan for revenue and expenses. So you have to forecast, what is your goal for transactions? What is your average sale price? What is your average commission rate? So you know what your revenue is. You have to look at seasonality. You're going to obviously probably do less business in January than you're doing in June, right? So you have to look at seasonality. Then you have to take a look at your expenses and always be looking at your expenses. Always be aware of your expenses. Not only do you forecast your expenses, you need to track your expenses. You need to set your forecast every single month. And then once the month is over, take a look at your QuickBooks, take a look at your P&L, and start inputting what your actual expenses are to see if you went over or did you go under on your expenses. So then you have to, once you got your revenue and expense forecast done, you have to take a look at what activities are required for you in order to achieve your revenue goals, right? You can set a goal of 3 closings this month, but if you don't have a goal as to how am I going to get those 3 closings, how many appointments do you have to go on? How many contracts do you have to write? How many contacts do you have to have in your Sphere database in order to achieve those goals? What kind of touches do you have to do? Another business plan you're going to do is your marketing business plan, social media touches and videos that you're going to create, and a farm if you're going to be farming and stuff like that. So always take a look at those activities. Activities are the most important thing, okay? The next big thing that I feel that you have to have is you have to know what your big why is, okay? If you were to achieve your goals in your plan, how is your life going to change for your family? Okay. Are you going to go on this big trip that you've always dreamed on? Are you going to get a bigger house or a new house? Are you going to save for retirement? What is your big why? You have to determine your big why. So once you set that plan, you have to set the goals, the end goals as to what your big why is, okay? You need to be focused, entirely focused on your goals. You need to, you think about those people that are in your office that they show up on time every single day. They do their lead generation. They time block for lead generation. And lead generation today is not door knocking and cold calling, although both of them do still work. But lead generation is sending out those personal cards. It's doing a text message, maybe sending a DM, a lot of different ways that you can do lead generation, but just keeping yourself front and center in your clients and stuff. But you got to be focused on your goals and your results, okay? So having that focused, all right? The next thing you have to do is you have to be determined. You can't let anybody knock you off your block, all right? You're going to get... maybe you're setting your time block for lead generation. All of a sudden you get that email because you got a listing blowing up or a transaction blowing up or something like that. Okay, you have to go off track a little bit from your time block lead generation, and you have to handle that situation, okay? But you absolutely unequivocally have to be determined in order to achieve your activities. The last thing you have to have is you have to have faith. And I really firmly believe that this is what gives me security in our company, And security and owning and running a brokerage is really, really, really hard because there's so many things that are out of our control, okay? I set my goals and I know how many transactions that we have to have in our brokerage in order for me to achieve my big why, right? I know that, but I'm at the mercy of my agents. I'm at the mercy of my agents getting the transactions that I forecasted. And unless I'm sitting there doing their lead gen for them, making their calls for them, writing out their personal cards for them, I'm not guaranteed that they're going to do it. So I have to work with them and show them in order define what their big why is and what they have to do in order to achieve their big why. Okay, but your faith will drive you through. And I don't mean just faith as a religious faith, okay, faith in God or anything like that. Your faith could be a number of different ways. Faith in yourself, faith in your family, okay? What is it that is that drunk monkey on your shoulder that's telling you, oh, do this and this and this, but the true angel that's on your other shoulder is telling you, okay, this is stay focused and keep the faith, and you'll achieve your goals, okay? So determine your faith, but you have to have faith in it. And I always have faith in our business because I know that we're doing the right thing. And I know that we're a really good company and we really do a great job with our clients and educating our agents. And I have faith that that will prevail in the end. So anyways, those are the 5 things that I think that you need to have security. And then there's a lot of other things with security that come with it that gets into the budgeting and forecasting, things like that I'll probably follow up with other messages down the road. So appreciate you watching my video today. Feel free to reach out to me at any time if you want some more information, ask some questions. How can these 5 things be designed for a business plan for your business? But how do you get security in your business? That's my idea, is how to get security in your business. So thanks for watching my video. Make it a great day.